How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here, and we're reacting to another episode of Supernatural, as we're on episode number 14 of Season 6. Last episode was a bit of a doozy for Sam, as we, of course, investigated what happened at Rhode Island a year ago, and seeing how, I guess, some of the actions that Sam did without a soul a year prior came back to kind of haunt him. And now that Sam now that we had the Sam of old back, it was all happy days, except it wasn't, because of the caveat that he has forgotten what happened during the event where he had no soul, and thus there were certain things that really bit him on the ass in the events of the last episode. So, yeah, but things took a dire turn, of course, in the conclusion of the last episode with Sam collapsing. He scratched away at the wall too much, of course, and he was having a bit of a seizure, so I'm not sure if this episode's going to explore Dean having to make a impossible choice or anything like that, but it's obviously not good signs for things to come, is it? So yeah, with that said though, let's get into this episode of Supernatural. It's episode 14 of Season 6. Let's go.
Come on, damn it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Hey, you with me?
Now, is this our Sam, or... Oh. Wait, Oh my god, what the fuck?
What the...
No, it's the missing... Oh no. Oh no! Oh my god, that is... Now it's your turn to be on display. Oh, that's what it should have done. Just put him on display rather than this little chap there. Creepy. Just...
Past stays past. We're not kicking that wall again.
So I'm supposed to just ignore it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dean, I might have done...
You can't scratch the wall. You can't scratch.
And you want me to just forget about it?
Take it from someone with a skin condition.
Let it go Jersey. And maybe we'll have a Snooki sighting.
What's a Snooki?
That's a good question. Be my Valentine.
Dude, we'll work you back.
Have a heart.
Dean.
Why is he doing the rocks pose?
You smell sulfur.
Yeah, we're on a science lab.
I don't like that thing. Of course. Of course. They cut out the best part. Answer the phone. Sheesh. Oh my goodness, it is, you just need Christopher Eccleston to come by, grab your hand, and say run. Maybe not.
Seamstress named Rose Brown went missing.
Rose, really? We got an episode of Killer Mannequins. We got someone called Rose. Come on.
Survived by Sister Isabel.
$50. Vengeful spirit.
Basis a visit?
100.
Can you just leave?
Dude, you gotta leave.
We're talking life or death.
Go
Dean.
to her.
I can handle it for 24 hours, Dean. I get you want to bury it. But I had to deal with my past year. You gotta deal with yours.
Oh yeah, and that worked so great for you.
Come on.
Dean, come on. Come on.
Everybody works at the factory. Yeah. And that's Rose.
The two guys that were crossed off. So,
Dean,
yeah.
hey, get this.
She
That college
knows them.
janitor, he worked at the factory too. Until
Well, those guys that died were my friends. I mean, of course I'm gonna be upset.
I didn't say upset. I said
Yeah, no. You. It's more like you were skirted the, certain information.
Here.
Well, said you were upset.
case
Or
you
you weren't
remember.
upset, should I say?
His name's Matt. He's a doctor.
Matt.
Oh, Dr. Matt. How respectable.
Really? That's how this is gonna be?
Matt. Dr. Matt Smith.
Look,
Okay, and then you show up at our door. You keep doing that. Every time I think I'm never gonna see you again. I'm trying to get over you.
Oh.
What are you trying to do? What do you
Just
want
like
from us,
reopening those wounds, really.
You're gonna end up like your friends unless you tell me what you did to Rose.
Damn, Sam is not holding back here.
Do you want me to help you or not?
Come on, buddy. Come out with it. We need to know what is happening.
It's just a stupid joke.
Or is this a mannequin? Yeah. Which explains why she's using mannequins to torture.
look, Rose, I think
Dick move! Dick move!
It was mean. But you know how it is when
Mean?
a group of guys
It
get
was a
together,
dick
they act
move.
like jackasses.
What are you doing?
I'm calling the cops.
Are you crazy?
It was an accident.
We tricked her here. I grabbed her. That's involuntary manslaughter at least, and that's if they even believe us. You understand?
You're someone who can't
You said
take
there was only one
consequences of your
option.
own actions, can you? Come on, you had a part to play. I mean, he might have felt
I'm not
guilt,
saying
but
you deserve to die.
no.
I can help you.
Well, that's ridiculous. Plants could never kill a zombie.
You think I'm gonna say I'm sorry?
Is he playing
Why would I think that? Because you
Plants
lied to
vs.
get
Zombies?
here?
What an
Emergency.
obscure reference!
Dates, no. I don't, but I think my job turns me into somebody that can't sit at your dinner table. And if I stayed, you'd end up just like me.
You just think.
You just say it like you're so bad.
Well, trust me, I'm not someone you want to aim to be.
I'm just
We're gonna
thinking
vote.
he's
No, you don't.
reflecting on his own relationship with
Sorry,
John.
man.
You say family's so important, but what do you call people who care for you, who love you, even when you're a dick? You know you're walking out on your family, right?
Oh. Shit. Oh, dear. This is sad. This is really sad to see. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, no, that's a dog.
All I
No
want is for us to move on with our
way.
lives.
No.
I love you. You know that.
The doll's gonna kill him.
It's been really hard, Jen.
Oh my god. I don't know what to think. I mean, I know the guy had more guilt on his, oh my god, on his conscience than the others, but foy!
Well, the only thing I have of hers is a part of me.
Oh
When I was
shit.
16, she gave me one of her kidneys.
Oh
kidney.
shit.
You're kidding.
Will you please tell me what this is about?
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh boy, this got, this got, yeah.
Surprised.
No. I think we have to go hoodoo.
Hoodoo?
Hoodoo, hoodoo.
That's
Hoodoo.
more of a band-aid, not really a cure.
It buys us a minute.
All right, Louisiana it is.
Voodoo?
Oh! Oh, just when you think you've seen it all, do you get a chase? It's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, is she gonna kill herself? Just to put it...
Baby. Kiss her, bro.
Oh, shit. Isabel. Oh, that's kind of sad.
Facing your past, it's awesome. Thanks.
Dean,
All we do is make a mess.
that's not true.
Dean.
We do save lives, now and again.
Yeah, I guess.
Do the best we can.
We'll lose some. Hopefully we'll win more. And I don't know. Anyway, for what it's worth, I got your back.
Yeah, I know.
Insightful there for Sam, not gonna lie. Very insightful. Not gonna lie, it's something you want to keep an eye on in regards to Sam and the whole solar situation. Because my first thought when he woke up was, okay, Solar Sam has decided to tag in. It's a tag team match. Oh, that would be a very, very interesting idea, I would say. Like, I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it, but sometimes Sam with a soul, turn it off and on again, right? Sometimes Sam's soul has to rest, etc. And then, yeah, we have this idea of two kind of conflicting natures, really, because you got Solar Sam on one end of things and then Sam with a soul on the other. That would be very, very interesting if they kind of switched it every now and again. So it's like I guess, kind of best in both. Well, at best in both worlds. Sam without a soul, he's made his, he's made his claims clear in regards to, how efficient he is and all of that. But yeah, it can be a bit. It can be a bit questionable at times. So, yeah. But we just know that, if Sam continues to have his soul 24/7, he's just going to have another seizure. So, it's not a one and done situation. But yeah, I mean, it is really, really sad when you think about the events of this episode. I guess even when you count Lisa and Ben, and then what happened to poor Isabel, and yeah, it's just a really unfortunate circumstance when you think about the fact that, well, she had a kidney, and it creates a bit of a complication, doesn't it? Because it's like, well, what can we do about it? Like, she's got her kidney, so it's like, eh. But yeah, I guess none of that matters now, does it? Because, yeah. Now, that was low-key terrifying at aspects. Like, the mannequins, especially the one in the, science lab, that was very, very terrifying. So, just with obviously the way that it looks. I know that's supposed to, resemble a human, but obviously when you have mannequins come to life and all of that, it's like, ugh. So, but I was getting Doctor Who deja. Well, there were quite a few Doctor Who references in this episode, because obviously the person at the center of it all was a person called Rose. Which her first episode was featuring, mannequins or shop window dummies, or autons as they're called. So, yeah. There was even a little nod to, who Lisa was dating, a doctor called Matt. So, Matt Smith. Favorite doctor, yeah. But, I mean, it was kind of creepy, in certain aspects, but it was also very, very dark as well. Like, especially when we got to the fact that Isabel went, it became a bit of a confuddling situation for the boys in regards to what to do. It's not like we could just, yeah. It's not like you could just ask her to, can you remove your kidney, etc. So yeah. So it was a bit of a dire situation when, of course, there was that situation where Isabel revealed that she was given one of Rose's kidneys. So yeah, and you could really see the drop, really, where it's like, well, this is a bit of a situation, because it's not something that we've had before. I mean, obviously there's been moments in Supernatural where it seems too easy. There's got to be something more. Maybe a piece of hair is locked away in a part of a the house or whatever, or anything like that. But when we're dealing with something like, okay, well, she gave me one of her kidneys or something like that, it's like, oh well, this suddenly took a turn. So, because it's not something you can easily deal with, like, oh, you've found a missing piece of the jigsaw. It is an essential part to another person, so it's like, so yeah, you could really see how complicated of a situation that became. So yeah, but I really loved how aspects of this episode went by, like, not just in terms of course, the whole nightmarish scenario with the mannequins, but also Rose's story, the whole Lisa and Ben situation, especially how heartbreaking that situation was. And even Sam, seeing his journey, because, like I said, I thought when he did inevitably come around, he was not going to be in a temporary coma for the entire episode. He was going to wake back up. It was just a matter of, okay, what's going to happen with Sam here? Is he going to be his soulless self? Excuse me. And, Sam with a soul has to rest or anything? Or, yeah. So, yeah. But throughout this episode, you kind of got an idea that, okay, it's Sam with a soul. Especially with some of the talks he gave to that guy who felt guilt, of course, in regards to out of everyone in the group, I guess, that played the joke on Rose. Because everyone seemed to be like, oh, relax, it's just a joke. Johnny was the one who felt remorse, and it even went as far as he had a doll of his own. Kind of disturbing, not gonna lie. But he did feel that remorse. We saw in the flashback he was acting skitterish when Sam questioned him. And you know what? I don't blame Sam for going off against Johnny. I mean, yeah, he did harbor some guilt, but it's still fucked up about how Rose was the joke, really, to the point where they decided to prey on her vulnerabilities and play a crude joke on her. She got very, very excited about the prospect of this day, and it turned out to be a mannequin. And of course, it may have been an accident in regards to what happened to Rose in regards to her death, but still, they kind of brushed it off as well, most of the group. Oh, I don't want to go down for the consequences of my actions. I'm all that shit. So, yeah, whereas Johnny felt really, really guilty about the whole situation. So, yeah, and I don't blame, like I said, I don't blame Sam for what happened, because, you felt so bad for Rose. Rose didn't deserve that. The group decided to make her the butt of the joke, and, yeah, she got picked on, and, yeah, it's very, very heartbreaking. So, yeah, but, and it is a very, very heartbreaking situation when it came to Isabel, because, I thought she was going to jump herself in front of the Impala, because of the whole situation, in regards to, okay, what do we do? What do we do? Like, because it's not like there was going to be a situation where Rose was going to rescind just because of the fact that Isabel had her kidney. I had a feeling that something consequential would come of Isabel just to make this sad situation even sadder. So, and it was kind of mixed as well because there was a bit of hilarity there because of the fact that, Dean getting chased with the Impala, it was just nuts. It was just very, very ludicrous to see. So, as well as the fact that Rose took possession of the Impala, you don't do that. You don't do that. So, yeah. But, yeah, like I said, there was that sad situation. So I thought she was gonna, throw herself in front of the car or whatever, just so because obviously that would end the cycle of Rose getting vengeance on people, because obviously she dies out and that's it for Rose. So, yeah. But I guess the glass works as well. So, yeah, but still, it's a sad situation regardless. And it even got to the point where Dean was beating himself up. I mean, you felt so bad for Dean in this episode, especially with the whole Lisa and Ben situation. And I get first off, that montage at the end was just really, really sad. Like when he was reflecting on all of the family time that he spent with Lisa and Ben that Dean went through. So, yeah. And then you had Ben try to parent trap them, which, yeah. And I know, as of recording, with my Patreon posts, there's been a few people who've not been, they've not been too receptive to the whole Lisa Dean situation. They feel like, it was all rushed and all of that. And, I've always felt like, that kind of may have, that I can see where they're coming from, but I've also really enjoyed this whole situation with Lisa and Dean. And even Ben as well. But, this episode just highlights how heartbreaking this situation is with Lisa and Dean. Because, at the end of the day, she does want it. There is that yearning for Dean, and it's unattainable, sadly, because of what Dean does, and there's the prospect that Dean could wind up dead, and you can't just keep coming and going as well. So, yeah, and I mean, it's sad because Dean does love them so much. And I think what was really, really apparent was, I don't know, if I'm hitting the nail on the head with this, but you saw in the montages, every time Dean came to the front door, and it just, it went from, really, really joyous to, it kept getting more and more deflating, the emotions from Lisa's end of things. So, yeah. And it just highlights how straining this whole situation is in regards to that relationship, and you're seeing the impact in regards to Ben as well. I was definitely getting John Winchester vibes with that because of some of the words that Ben came out with, and it was this is I'm just, yeah, I even said it in the reaction, I'm just thinking John. And he doesn't want Ben to be wrapped up in this whole situation. So, and there are similarities in regards to, in regards to Sam getting that chance, but of course there's a bit of a strain in that relationship between Sam and John. Of course, we got to see how things progressed further down the line, but you get the idea. It became a bit of it took its toll. And here we are once again having a bit of a deja vu, I would say. So, yeah. So it is really, really sad to see, really, in regards to this impact in regards to Lisa and Ben. And Dean does try, but at the end of the day, I think Lisa, there needs, it's not going to be healthy, is it? So, yeah, but, well, yeah, it is just really, really sad. And like I said, it's part of an impact on how deflated Dean was at the end, as well as, of course, the dire situation, because like in terms of the supernatural they were haunting, because, you know, like I said, with Rose, didn't deserve that. With Isabel, she sadly paid the price. So, and yeah, like it like with what happened with Lisa and Ben, it's just adding more on for Dean in terms of not feeling too chipper about this whole situation, about, you know, with bad luck and all of that. And, you know, thankfully Sam being the light there, saying, you know, yeah, it might be bad, but there's also good that comes with what we do as well. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, but we, you know, that sadly comes with the job, that sometimes we have to go through the bad, but also we are able to do the good as well. So, yeah, it is a really, really sad situation in regards to you know, Dean reflecting on this episode, because like I said, Isabel, it was a really, really sad, unfortunate case, wasn't it? Like you just knew when that drop came, it was going to be like, well, yeah, this is not as simple, is it? So. But yeah, like I said, with Sam, thankfully he reminded Dean in regards to, like, yeah, there are the good. And you know what, this episode was, you know, giving me a few deja vu references to Doctor Who, even something I guess obscure, I guess. But, you know, with Autons and Rose, you may as well add the 11th Doctor to who Lisa was seeing, so. But with Sam, you know, I'm just thinking back to a certain 11th Doctor quote about how, you know, the good things don't always soften the bad things, and vice versa. So... Just based on what Sam said in regards to, yeah, we do have our fair share of bad moments as well, but we do have a lot of good as well in terms of impacting the lives of the people. It's not always going to be a happily ever after, sadly, but doesn't mean that whatever we do, we turn things to ash. So, yeah, it's not all bad, but at the same time, we can't expect it to be all good as well, so... Yeah, but, yeah, very sinister episode, especially with mannequins. But yeah, very sad, very, confuddling, I would say, I say confuddling as if I was confuddled. No, it would be a very confuddling situation in terms of what to do with Isabel, because it's like I said, the moment where she revealed she had Rose's kidney, you're like, oh, well, it's, yeah. Oh boy, what do we do? So, yeah, but, yeah, great episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!